Hello everyone, welcome back to the midweek analysis session where we're going to go through all the pairs that we analyzed on Saturday and see how they performed. So let's start off with the DXY, and we were expecting last week DXY to continue this range that we find ourselves in right now. So we highlighted two scenarios. First one was that if the price will break this level here and then will make a small consolidation or a pullback, then that means the price will continue to go up and take out the previous top, creating a new higher high. The second one was that if the price will continue to move messy inside this area, there's a likelihood that the price will come back down, fill this fair value gap area, and then we're gonna wait for a reaction to see if the price will continue to go down or if we get a bullish reaction and then push back up towards new highs. Okay, so as we speak, the price is still in this messy range. I'm expecting by the end of the week to get a clear structure here, which means that I can see the price going back down, and then when that happens, we're gonna wait for a reaction to see if we go up or if we'll get a continuation pattern that will push the price one more time towards the downside to collect some more liquidity. Now let's move on to EURUSD, and if the DXY will drop one more time, then that means that EURUSD will take out this top here slow and steady. As you can see, the price is moving in a messy manner towards the upside, and I'm expecting to continue to do this until it will break the top, which means that the DXY will hit the target area that we had. And when that happens, normally we'll have some divergence on the MACD here, and we're going to see if we get a bearish reaction followed by consolidation for us to go into a trade towards the downside, because we also have some equal lows sitting below. And if you know a bit about smart money concept, these levels here usually get taken out and the price will drop to collect some liquidity here. So first step, wait for the price to break the top. We're going to get some divergence on the MACD, that's for sure, and then let's wait for a reaction here and then a consolidation. If that happens, then most likely the price will continue to drop, which means that the DXY will go up from the level that we highlighted where we were expecting a reaction. Pound USD, similar, we were expecting on Saturday the price to continue to gain some bullish momentum. This was a target area, and we were saying that if the price here will give you a reaction, very important to watch the price action here. So if the price will give you here a bearish reaction followed by a consolidation, then most likely the price will drop. But considering the fact that DXY has some more room left to drop, I'm expecting this one to continue to push back up in a messy manner, and then we'll see if we get a reaction or not. So for the remainder of the week, I'm expecting here the price to slowly increase. Dollar yen, this one is continuing to consolidate here, so the way things are looking, I'm expecting this one to go and take out this previous level here that we had, which will create a new lower low inside this consolidation. Overall, the bigger picture is bullish. We are in a big uptrend. This correction is pretty normal, so I'm expecting this one to finish. At some point it could go a bit deeper. It could develop into something similar to this one before pushing back up again, so we have to take it step by step and watch the price action. Australian dollar versus the US dollar, I'm expecting this one here to continue its way down. This means that we might get some small bullish momentum here in the coming days before pushing back down and reaching these levels that we have here. We have some liquidity level, a fair value gap area, if you remember, which I highlighted for a few weeks back. And I'm expecting this one here to continue its way and eventually drop either from this level, either it will go a bit higher, push back down again, and then we'll update you if we get the reaction towards the upside. Other than that, I'm expecting a messy structure for the remaining days of the week. Moving on to New Zealand USD, this one expecting here some messy structure and then another drop. We have here, as well as we had in the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, a liquidity level, a liquidity zone. So the price here after this drop, you can see we have a strong impulse. It started to make a consolidation, a range, which means that the price is preparing to drop one more time. The question now is if the price will drop from here or if it will give us a setup and then drop, because we also have a fair value gap level here sitting, which could coincide with the DXY going down one more time, which means that New Zealand will increase, and hopefully we'll get a setup from this fair value gap area. And if that happens, if we get a reaction followed by a consolidation, we'll be taking our chances with this trade because it could be a nice risk to reward. So keep an eye on this possibility. Dollar CAD, this one is consolidating as well. We're expecting this consolidation to continue on Saturday. So as you can see, price is moving inside this range. I'm expecting it to continue to correct or slowly increase towards the upside. So we don't have any setup here. I would like to see a drop first, and if we see this drop and the price breaking these levels, possibly heading a bit lower towards the trend line, then this would be a nice setup for us to take into consideration. Other than that, we won't have any setup if the price continues to go like that. So at some point we'll have to wait for our consolidations and then wait for our entries. Dollar Swiss franc, this one here is making a consolidation, which we are expecting to happen in our previous stream. I'm expecting this one as well to make a small pullback drop towards this trend line, and then we'll see if we get a setup from that level. There's also a second level here to watch, this liquidity zone. So if the price decides to go a bit deeper, if the DXY drops a bit more, then this is the area to watch for another reaction towards the upside, because this will become a correction in the grand scheme of things. And then if we get the reaction towards the upside, then this is our trade, and it will break this previous top, creating a new higher high here. Okay, pound yen, this one is still in the middle of everything. We had this drop here, and then the price started to push back up. We didn't take out this top, we almost tagged it, but as things stand, I can see this one here making a messy structure. Pound yen usually does this kind of structures here, so this could continue to go down and then start to push back up. So it could also break this low before pushing back up. So overall the direction here is towards the upside, but we have to time our entry and have a bit of patience to let this pattern develop and finish what it is doing right now. Gold, as we expected, this continued to increase. We had this breakout here followed by this small flag. As you can see, this flag here push the price even more up towards the upside. So we had loads of trading volume here, loads of buyers. So now the next move for gold, if you didn't get into the buys, which personally I didn't, wait for a pullback. This is what I'll be waiting for, a deeper pullback, because we have a pretty strong impulse here. So wait for a pullback, and then if we get this pullback, we wait for a bullish reaction, and this is our trade towards the upside, because this will definitely take out the previous top, which is the all-time high. We don't have too much room left until the price will tag the all-time high, but regardless, even if this continues to go up and break this level here, we'll still be waiting for this pullback before pushing back up. Okay, silver, this one is developing as expected. So if you remember, I was saying on Saturday that if you guys have the balls to trade this one and you're pretty experienced in the trading game, then I encourage you guys to trade it only if you risk a small portion of your account, like a 0.5 or 0.2% of your account balance. So if you guys got this move, congrats. Me personally, like I was saying on Saturday, I would wait for the price to break this level here, which it did, and then I'm gonna be waiting for a pullback. So guys, this is the trade that we should be focusing on right now. Wait for this pullback to happen. Wait for it to drop. We don't have a buy setup at the moment. The price could continue to make a messy thing here, continue to drop. And the first bullish reaction that we will get, followed by a consolidation, this is our trade towards the upside. Okay, so keep in mind this pattern here, this possibility. Wait for your setup to unfold, don't rush in, and this will be the one that will take you towards a new higher high here, and eventually heading towards the $25 level as the first target. In the long term, as you may already be aware, I'm expecting silver to hit the 26, the 28, and then the $30 level. So this might be just the start, so don't rush things up. Wait for your pattern to finish, wait for a reaction, and then let's ride the wave towards the upside. Oil is still making a messy pattern inside this level here. So if you remember, I was saying to not trade oil until we break this area here. So wait a bit more, have a bit more patience. If you guys manage to wait for it until now, don't mess it up by entering here or whenever. Wait for the price to break out here, then wait for this pullback to happen, a deeper pullback, and then go with your trade. Please wait for this pattern. It's very important that we break this level here and then engage into a pullback, because as things stand, we can easily continue to make fishy patterns in here. The price could continue to drop, then push back up again, drop again before pushing back up and eventually giving you this setup. Okay, so no need to rush things up and hope for a better risk to reward, because you won't get it. You'll mess up your account. You might get lucky, but that's not what it's all about. So wait for your breakout, pullback, and then you got your trade, and this will definitely go to the $90 level as a first target, and then we're eyeing the $100 level per barrel. Okay, so long term, like I was saying, this has great potential to reach the $100 level. Don't mess it up. Wait for it to break. No matter if this goes in a straight line till the 92 level, the price will always come back down and correct. Okay, so don't forget about this pattern. Wait for it to break the level that I highlighted, which is this one, and then you can go with your buy setups. Okay, natural gas, this one is moving as expected towards the upside, but no setup. This is just a consolidation here. The way the price action is moving, it could be two things. Either it's developing into a messy structure that will push the price back down one more time. Either this is a slow start for a bigger up move. So this might take a complex pattern here before pushing back up and reaching new highs. Okay, so as you can see, the trend is pretty strong towards the downside. We're in a bearish pattern here. We had this consolidation that pushed the price back down. We got our divergence, as you can see. So now let's wait and see what the next move will be. We posted, I think, a few weeks ago or a couple of weeks ago a buy setup for this one. We were just breaking out here, and we were saying that we will want to see a strong breakout followed by a pullback, and then we're gonna look for our buy setups, but we didn't got any clear buy in here because the price gapped up. Then it started to pull back. So in hindsight, every time things look good. So that's why we didn't trade it at the moment, because we didn't had a setup. So everything was possible inside this level. So we didn't took our chances because the odds weren't in our favor at the moment. So for us to be confident in an up move, we're gonna wait for the pattern here to stretch out a bit towards the upside, and then eventually giving us a consolidation. So this will be a consolidation for a consolidation. But usually that's how some uptrends start in a slow manner. They create bear traps in which you think that the price will go back down, which in fact is not true. They will reverse from here, from these areas. So we have to be careful here. We have to wait for this pattern to see how it will evolve. S&P, this one is dropping, is slightly dropping. We opened up with a small gap here. Now the price is continuing to go down. I would like to see a consolidation, one more drop towards this trend line, and then if we get a reaction, then this is your trade towards the upside. NASDAQ, this one here is correcting. We had this strong wave up, then this consolidation, then a new all-time high here, as you can see, and then the price started to push back down. We have two areas that we need to watch. First area would be the one that we are currently inside. So if we get here a strong reaction followed by a consolidation, this is a good opportunity for another push back up to create a new all-time high and break the previous top. Or if the price wants to go a bit deeper and collect some more liquidity, we're gonna have to watch this second area here. So if the price reaches this zone, we're gonna wait as well for a bullish reaction, consolidation, and then one more push towards the upside. Moving on to Bitcoin, which today created a new all-time high. It tagged the previous top and slightly broke it. So the way things are looking here, after we created this all-time high, the price started to pull back. People started to panic and they closed some positions. The price dropped as a result of that. And now I'm expecting here the price to continue to push back up and reach the 70K level. Okay, the next level here for Bitcoin short term is the 70K level. You have to be pretty careful if you want to trade it because there's no buy setup for this one as we speak. This could go up from here without looking back, so no need for you guys to FOMO. Wait for it to eventually give you a pullback before buying even more, because Bitcoin in the long term will not be stopped that easily. I can see it hitting the 100K level pretty soon. So for that to happen, we need a pullback, so plenty of time left for you guys to enter. I know it might look that you're a bit late to the party, but don't worry about it. You have and you will get a setup here, a pullback, and then another entry. Let the things calm down, because the market right now is moving very aggressively, pretty of volume on the buys and the sells at the moment, so you have to be pretty careful here and wait for the price to calm down a bit, which means that you'll get a few more buyers in here, push the price back up. Maybe this will be the last batch of buyers short term before pushing back down, and then you'll get another opportunity to enter the longs. Okay, Ether, similar. We almost reached the 4K level, so as you can see, the price spiked down, pullback, and now I'm expecting the price to continue to push back up and reach the 4K level. I don't know if this will happen until the end of the week, but there's a pretty big chance that will be the case. It's only Wednesday, so considering the fact that the volume is pretty big as well on the whole crypto space, I'm expecting this one here maybe today or even tomorrow to take out the 4K level. Okay, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel. And if you have any other instruments that you'd like us to cover in our future streams, drop in the comment section below, leave us your pair, and we'll add them to our analysis list. So don't forget to trade with care. I wish all of you a happy trading week ahead, and we'll see you guys on Saturday.